Welcome back to This is VANCOLOUR. Do you believe in any conspiracy theories? Our next guest recently came out with his own conspiracy theory. I don't think you've actually heard this one before. To explain himself, a Vancouver-based comedian by the way of Fresno, California, he is Dino Archie, and this is the Low Road Report. Hello, Dino. Really? You don't believe that we landed on the moon?
Well, the way you're saying it, you already made me sound crazy.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I
your
pass
setup
judgment.
I don't feel like this is a safe space to tell a good conspiracy. You got to be able to feel like, hey, the person who's listening is at least a little bit open-minded, but you've already ridiculed. You're ridiculing me.
I have an open heart, open mind. I want to hear what you think. Tell me what happened.
You brought me on here to mock me.
No,
and that's fine. Hey, and that's fine.
I want you to propagate and proliferate your conspiracy theory. I'd love to hear what you think happened.
I don't think we went to the moon. I'm not alone in that.
I know you're not.
Okay.
But you have a particular
what we did, what happened. I do know what happened.
What happened?
A guy, it's really simple, man. Like, it's always a guy high up who got caught cheating on his wife.
The astronaut.
That's just the show. Oh. That's just the guy in front. There are no astronauts. Come on, man. Look, you gotta. Where am I starting with? Like, there's no astronauts. But yeah, whoever I'm saying, like, to cover it up, it was somebody we don't know.
Okay.
One of the money guys, somebody powerful.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, let's just.
They got caught cheating.
Cheating on their wife, and they kept doubling down, and the lie just got out of hand.
Okay.
That's what I think happened. I think it's more innocent, like a Jesse Smollett.
A powerful Jesse Smollett.
A powerful Jesse Smollett.
Make this whole hoax.
Yes. And everybody's in on it. That's my.
And everyone got paid too, just to cover up this.
Hey man, you think JFK was?
I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah, I said, what conspiracy do you want to start with? That's just one.
Okay, so does this come from like your personal beliefs, or is there a cultural distrust of the government? And I ask that because I know for South Asian people, they will often default to corruption when something can be explained by incompetence. So I'm just wondering, like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, definitely a Black American, where how we even got to the country. You know what I mean? That lets you know, like, all right, we're not gonna just I don't want to speak on behalf of all the Blacks, but you're not gonna just fully believe and buy everything they're selling you. Right. So in the 60s, we're like, everything's messed up in the 60s. Civil unrest, cities burning to the ground, and we're like, we're just gonna get the F out of here and go to the moon. You wouldn't go to the hood. You wouldn't go clean up you can't clean up East Hastings.
Yeah.
But you could go to the I don't want to cuss. I'm passionate right now, so I'm not even gonna cuss.
Yeah.
You go to the moon in the 60s and then don't go again. Just this era.
Right.
Just this era you go, and then let's talk about who. You ever heard of Operation Paperclip?
No, I would love for you to tell me though.
Look, I sound crazy. Whenever you say that, you sound crazy.
I just tell you I haven't heard of it.
I know.
Tell me about Operation Paperclip.
After World War II,
yeah,
the Americans and the Russians got to divide up the scientist Nazis.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
And so there was a race to do that, and they were the ones who started NASA.
Okay.
So once you throw that in the mix, anything's up for game.
But you just told me that NASA is like a performative show.
Yeah.
It's just a show so people can cheat on their wives?
Exactly, my friend. now you get it. Yeah, it sounds great. It sounds so funny that you're like, it can't be true, but it's, man, yeah, and with certain conspiracies, it's like you're not right then, but then you're right a little bit later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait until the day that you're proven correct on this. But I do think that there's something here, right? Like for groups that have been systemically discriminated against, I can understand that they pass on certain distrust of government or authority. I mean, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yes, and the Stockholm syndrome makes a lot of sense too.
Please elaborate.
Of not knowing you're getting poisoned.
Right.
So let's talk about that
Talk
on the
about
podcast.
it.
On the
Okay,
podcast.
Okay, we're going to wait for that.
Until you wasn't expecting this.
I guess what I'm asking you is, like, your family. Do they also, believe that the government narratives aren't exactly what happened?
There's a sect. If you're religious, there's a scripture: "Be in the world, but not of the world."
Okay.
You understand? So you're not playing by the same rules.
Okay.
So like, I don't want to say these words. There's certain words you can't say.
There's going to be people decoding this and trying to figure out what you're saying.
That's the problem with introducing a new conspiracy theory. It's a lot of...
I gave you 6 minutes to explain this conspiracy theory.
You did.
To me,
And
I'm trying to understand it.
All I'm saying is don't question things. Don't believe everything they sell you.
Can we
start? Can we?
No, that's a fantastic note.
I know I didn't help you out. I didn't take you.
Dino, we're gonna chat some more. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
We have to.
Folks, thank you so much for watching, and thank you to the Thai's Christopher Chiang, Press Progress's Rumnik Johal, and our resident Low Road Larry, Dino Archie, for tonight's show. We actually are going to record a little extra with Dino for the podcast, and we're going to talk about fake allyship. So please make sure you check that out.
You're not an ally. You're not a hero.
Yeah.
You're not an ally. And he was like, yeah, I am. You just some democracy. He said something about democracy. I'm like, how you gonna call me a slave to turn around, and protect democracy?
If you have your own conspiracy theory, I swear I am of an open heart and an open mind. Shoot me an email, mo@thisisvancolor.com, with your thoughts. Also follow me on X or TikTok @VanColor. Unless you're racist, then please don't. I get enough of that already. We will be back next week with some powerful ladies that you know and love. But for now, this is VANCOLOUR, and I'm Mo Amir, telling you that in a province where you can be anything, be colorful. Peace.